Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Robb here for Southwest Florida Television. We are at Vanderbilt Beach this morning in North Naples, Florida. 75 degrees right now. 75 degrees. Feels kind of nice out here. For a change. Kind of overcast right now. Expecting those afternoon rainstorms. We're definitely getting into our summer weather pattern. We've been having some downpours lately in areas. The Ritz-Carlton over there on the left, the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. That's Pelican Bay, Bay Colony, those condos right there. Looks pretty flat out there in the Gulf this morning. We'll get a better look at that water as the sun comes up. Looks like there's a little erosion here along the beach. I hear an osprey. It's over here to my right somewhere. It's up on top of that condo there. It's a bit dark to zoom into him. But if you look really, really, really close, he's right there. I'll try to zoom in there. But like I said, it's too dark. I don't think the camera's going to focus. Well, it looks like there's two of them up there. Looks like there's two of them sitting there. Very cool. Two ospreys perched up top of the condo there. I believe the one on the left is an osprey. Let me see here. Yep. Definitely looks like, yep, two ospreys sitting up there. A lot of these buildings, they'll put statues of owls. They look like live owls sitting up there to keep the other birds away. That is two ospreys sitting up there. A pair of them. Very cool. Wonder if it's a male and female. They were screeching away earlier. Well, it's not Del Norwegians, but it's ospreys. Seeing a little bit of color over there, not much. A little bit of color to the east. Lots of clouds this morning, lots of clouds. I came down to Vanderbilt this morning, one, to get an early start, and two, to say hi to Roy. Let everybody see Roy this morning when he gets out here. We'll see him on my way back. See if there were any turtle tracks on the beach here this morning. As we walk to the north, something just caught my eye out in the water. Something caught my eye out there. Let me see what it was. Might have just been a wave in the corner of my eye. Thought I saw something dark out there come up out of the water. Listen to those two ospreys behind me. Can you hear them? Man. Now when the waves stop, the ospreys stop. I guess it wasn't a dolphin. I thought I saw something come up out there. So some of our friends that follow along here are going to be coming down, visiting here over the next few weeks. And they've been messaging me. Some of them are asking if it's safe to come to Naples. Is it safe to come to Naples? They're seeing the videos of the protesters downtown. Of course it's safe to come to Naples. For the most part, the demonstrations have been fairly peaceful. A lot of vulgar language. I don't know what that really accomplishes, but the demonstrations downtown have been peaceful. The Naples Police, Florida Highway Patrol, the Collier County Sheriff's Office is doing their part down there to let the legitimate protesters protest. Just like everything else, of course, there's a few bad apples in that group of protesters. I'm pretty sure they're professional agitators. It's pretty easy to tell who those people are when you watch those videos. It's gorgeous out here. As I said earlier, 75 degrees right now. One of our little snowy egrets running down the beach there. Love watching those guys. Guys, girls, those critters. Swallowing down a little fish. Off it goes. Something just jumped right back in there. Something jumped out of the water. I don't see any signs of Roy yet. We will see him on my way back. He should be out here. I was talking to him yesterday. He said he was planning on being out here this morning. Boy, a lot of little fish. A lot of little fish jumping out of the water. Like at Wiggins the other day. The water is just teeming with life here. It's too dark to see right now. We need a little more sunlight to see down into that water. It looks great though. We'll just keep making our way up to the north. We'll probably run into Dexter. Dexter and his grandson. He's got his grandson and granddaughter staying here with him now. That's the La Playa Beach Hotel right there, the La Playa. That yellowish color building sticking up. The La Playa Beach Resort. Gosh, all I'm hearing is little fish jumping out of the water. These little guys are having a feast this morning. Our little feathered friends. Boy, he's just picking them out of there one after the other. Oh, sorry. Darn it. Didn't mean to do that. Trying to zoom in on the little guy there. See if we can see him catching some fish. The little fish come in with the waves. This guy keeps running out of the waves. You're not going to get him that way. Where are you going? Where are you going? Ah, there was another one kind of chased him away. There was another little snow egret here and chase that other one away. He's got the right idea. There, he got one there. Down the hatch. Man, that didn't last long. Another one. They're little fish. They're little tiny fish. Yeah, we're watching you. Up. Good morning, BB. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, friends. Look at the fish jumping along here. Did you see that? See him up there splashing? Something chasing him. Probably a snook. There's times where there's so many of those little tiny fish in the water that they just wash up on the beach with the waves. The beach just gets covered with them. There's 4 white ibises ahead of me. It looks like some new turtle tracks, maybe a new nest up there on the beach. Boy, down at the pier, what was that, Monday when I was down by the Naples pier, we saw nest number 75 down there. Nest number 75 already. I have no clue how many nests there are. I keep meaning to look. There's a link where you can keep track of how many nests are where. I keep forgetting to Google that link. Maybe somebody watching could do that, find that link to where you can find the number of turtle nests in Southwest Florida, sea turtle nests, or at least in Collier County, and share that here for everybody. Just post that link in a comment. There's 4 white ibises. 4 white ibises and 1 little snowy egret. Love watching those ibises. Love watching all the birds as they march up and down the beach. You see those fish jumping out there in the water? Look at that. Look at the water there. Can you see all the fish jumping? Wow. Amazing. It's incredible. What a view. Well, just next to me here, let me pop back out to the wide mode. Zoom back out here. Look what we got here. Look what we got here. Got a new nest. A new nest on Vandy Beach. What number might that be? '78. Number 78 on Vanderbilt Beach. Wow. Very cool. We'll go continue walking up the beach, see if there's any more crawls. I'm gonna snap a picture of that real quick. Bear with me. There's a good look at the crawl tracks. Another nest in the background. Remember to fill in those holes when you come to the beach. Don't leave any big holes on the beach. No obstacles for our nesting sea turtles, please. They have enough of their own problems to overcome. without us creating more. Kind of quiet out here this morning. I want to catch up to those ibises. I love following them along the shoreline. Ooh, looks like they had another one fly in and join them. Earlier when we were following them, there was 4. Now there's 5. Let's just walk up the beach with them for a little ways. As they do their ibis thing this morning. See those beautiful black stripes they have when they open their wings up. It's a beautiful sight to see them in flight. A big group of them. Like to get ahead of them. Get up in front of them. Let them walk past us. They're pretty oblivious to me. Hey, Margaret, good morning, dear. Virginia, good morning. Oh, Jackie. Our friend Cindy is going to be here at the end of the month. Our friend Cindy Darling's going to be here at the end of January. What am I saying? January. I don't know what's going on with me. That's funny. I don't know if I'm skipping ahead or skipping back when I said January. Wanting this year to end already. Whew. What a year it's been, huh? What a year already. I'm going to get a little further ahead of them. See if I can crouch down to their level and see if they walk by me. Or if they go up on the beach. I love it when they fluff out their feathers. Oh. Where he's going. What you waiting for? Everybody else took off. There they go. We just went a little further up the beach here. Yeah, thank you, Gene. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. This is kind of a relaxing way to get the day started. And as I always say, the idea of this is to meet some new friends. Hopefully you've made some new friends here. Lots of wonderful people following along. One of our other nests here. Nest number, looks like 21 there, nest number 21. We saw nest 78 earlier, a brand new nest, nest number 78. That was cool. We saw the tracks. We'll probably stop and look at that on the way back again. People tend to come and go here in the mornings. Some people having to get ready and go to work. A lot of people just sit here and have their morning coffee with us. Amen to that, Robin. I love our beaches too. I really like Del Norwiggins, as you know, but it's not open right now. It doesn't open till 8 o'clock. So that's why I'm down here at Vanderbilt, or up here, depending where you live in Naples. This is North Naples. Surprised I haven't seen a dolphin popping up out there yet. Hit that share button. Invite your friends to join us here. Spread the word. Anybody that happens to be watching for the first time, please don't be shy. Don't be shy. Introduce yourself to the group here. Let everyone know where you're watching from. Feel free to join in any conversations you might see going on. Comment, make some comments. We just try to stay away from politics. Kind of hard to do. So much going on in this world right now, so much craziness, but we try to stay away from that. Try to keep this a nice peaceful place in the morning. Got our ibises on the left, another sea turtle nest over on the right. The La Playa Beach Hotel sticking up. Whoop, did you see that? Another ibis just flew in. Did you catch that? Did you see the stripes on its wings as it flew by? So now our little group of 4 has grown to 6. 6 white ibises. Boy, that breeze feels great out here this morning. We saw two ospreys this morning perched on top of one of the condos. Probably a male and a female. It could have been a juvenile. One was definitely a lot bigger than the other. I don't know if you've ever heard the sound that ibises make. They make like a honking sound. It's kind of humorous. I've got a video of them, a group of ibises honking away over at the Naples Zoo. I'm going to see if I can find that and share it later today. They sound like a bunch of old cars. You know, remember the old Fords, the Model Ts with the horns on them. The big balls you'd squeeze. Flamingos too. Flamingos make a honking sound. A lot of birds actually make a honking sound. Flamingos do that as well. Speaking of flamingos, any newcomers here, or if you're thinking about coming and paying a visit to Naples or Bonita Springs, Fort Myers, anywhere in Southwest Florida, if you want to see some flamingos up close, check out the Everglades Wonder Gardens. Everglades Wonder Gardens. You can hand feed the flamingos. They just let them roam free. It is quite an experience. A lot of people go there just to feed the flamingos. Not too many places you can do that around here. I know down in some of the Caribbean you can do that. But do go check out the Everglades Wonder Gardens. A lot of history there, the Everglades Wonder Gardens. The March of the Ibis. Get you right in there with them. Get you right down in there with them for a minute as they walk by. I see Dexter heading our way. Dexter and his grandson. Darn it, he didn't bring any dolphins with him. Oh, got to stop for a scratch there. A good scratch behind the ear. Here they come. Here comes the beach posse, the beach patrol. How are you guys doing today? Good. See anything exciting?
Nope, no dolphins coming.
I thought you were going to be bringing a couple dolphins down here to me. I was like,
we've been seeing quite a few.
yeah, up to the north, more to the north.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, coming down.
So that's good.
Any nests that direction?
No, they're up to like 75 yesterday I thought.
Yeah, I don't know if that's just on this beach here or where they, because I saw a number 75 down by the Naples Pier the other day when I was down there. Yeah.
Oh.
So I don't know, what the zones are for the nests and the numbers.
I was thinking the numbers here just pertain to Vanderbilt Beach.
I was thinking that too. That's what I always thought, that what we see here at Vanderbilt's just on Vanderbilt, but
yeah, I don't know for sure.
how much further does Vanderbilt go?
Yeah, I know. It goes down to Fantastic, but then does it stop there?
I mean, because they only have the other day they were up to 10 at Delnor.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, so to have that many here seems...
That's a lot.
Yeah. And I saw number 78. There's a new crawl up here and a new nest. Yep, just up here.
Okay.
So, but yeah.
Wow.
Anyhow.
So boy down there yet?
Well, he wasn't down there when I was down there.
Okay.
He says he gets here at 6:30, but I don't see him at 6:30.
We normally see him, by the time we get down there, he's just setting up his chair.
Okay.
And then normally he's there when we come back.
Yeah.
And that's with him.
So you walk back on the beach too?
Yeah.
You go up?
Yeah. Now,
Cool.
the past couple of days, the tide's been high, and we've had to go out onto the sidewalk coming back.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was hard walking. I only had soft sand.
Yeah, it's hard walking in that soft sand. a double workout in that soft sand. All right, well, if you see Roy, tell him I'm down here. I'll be back down there in a little while.
Okay, well, good to see you.
All right, Dexter.
Okay, Rob.
You guys have a good morning. Yeah, I really don't know what the zones are for these sea turtle nests here. Like I said, we saw number 78 here at Vanderbilt Beach. I can't believe there's 78 nests on Vanderbilt Beach. I don't know if that's north of, oh, what's the pass? What would be the first pass down there? Doctor's Pass? Clam Pass? Clam Pass. Maybe that's north of Clam Pass to Del Norwegans. I don't know. Because there's a number 75 here, Dexter said, on Vanderbilt Beach, and I saw nest number 75 down by the Naples Pier. So, it'd be interesting to figure out what the zones are. Maybe Vanderbilt is considered just a part of all of Collier County beaches? I don't know. And then the city of Naples has their own. I know Del Norwegans definitely has their own numbering system. We saw nest number 10. We saw the crawl and the new nest, cage nest. We knew it was a successful crawl there, number 10, on Monday at Del Norwegans during my walk. If you look really close, you can see another nest right over there. Right over there to the right. We lost one of the white ibises, and we're down to 5. 5 of them. Ooh, there's the sun. There is the sun beaming through the condos at me there. Right over in there. Still a lot of cloud cover. Seen a lot of pelicans. There comes 2 flying by now. Two of our brown pelican friends heading down to the south. Well, now we're back to 6 ibises. Some nice little wave action. It looks calm out in the Gulf when you look out in the Gulf, but there's some nice little waves along the shoreline. Yeah, Connie, we have had some pretty heavy downpours in areas around Southwest Florida. Amazing how much rain we've had. Just a couple weeks ago, we were in the red as far as rainfall. Now we've got a little surplus, which is great this time of year. Well, you can see the pine trees at Del Norwiggins up there. If you look close, there's the pine trees of Del Norwiggins to the north. But we are next to the La Playa right now, next to the La Playa Beach Resort. So this is usually my turning around point here. Turn around and head back down. See if we can catch Roy. I think I can't tell if that's foot traffic or a turtle crawl. I see a nest up on the beach. I can't tell if that's people tracks or turtle tracks over there, or cart tracks. Let's see. It looks like just the tracks from the beach patrol vehicle. Yep. Thought maybe there was another crawl here, but nope. You can see the nest up there, the hotel behind it, and the beautiful palm trees. We'll probably see all the swimmers on our way back, those long distance swimmers out for their morning swim. They usually, what did Roy say, they swim a couple thousand yards, a little over a mile every morning. That's a good little swim. That is a good little swim. More than I could do. You can see how the beach has been kind of washed away along here. Just little pockets of erosion. All these little ledges sticking up. I am seeing a lot more nests here on the beach. I see two sea turtle nests next to each other over there, up by the dunes, then two more out here on the beach. They're definitely starting to show up. More and more sea turtle nests every day. Now these they have caged. Down by the Naples Pier, we didn't see cages on the nests. They cage these, just like at Del Norwiggins. I see the beach tractor coming this way, raking the beach. The big tractor pulling the beach rake. There's a nice little look down half of Vanderbilt Beach, the south half of Vanderbilt Beach, in the early morning. Yeah, let's walk back down. Say good morning to Roy. Good morning, Emily. Betsy, good morning. Albuquerque, good morning, Albuquerque. Love the sound of those waves. Paul, good morning. Here comes the rake. Here comes the rake, cleaning up the beach, smoothing out that sand. I think it takes them about an hour to do all of Vanderbilt here. A little over an hour. Sit up there in that air-conditioned cab, riding up and down on the beach, listening to the radio. I see the swimmers out there. It's kind of dark though. Kind of dark. They are out there. If you look really close, you can see there's one of them out there. A couple more in tow behind there. They're out here every morning. Roy has actually gotten to become good friends with them. Some of his new beach buddies. Roy just sits out on the beach and people are just attracted to him. He's made quite a lot of new friends down here at Vanderbilt Beach. Of course, his friends at Del Nor-Wiggins are always asking about him, asking where he's at. But until he can get into that park for sunrise, he's going to continue to come down here to Vanderbilt. So any of our Wiggins friends, if you want to come to the beach and say hi to Roy, get down here to Vanderbilt. I know it's kind of a pain in the neck sometimes to park here. You got to use the garage. Make sure you have a beach parking sticker on your car so you don't have to pay that $8 fee every time. It's a great deal. All Collier County residents are entitled to that, to free parking at our beaches. Just go down. You can go to any county park, any Collier County park, or go to the tax collector's office and get your free sticker. Just walk in there with your license and vehicle registration. There are some nice little waves coming in now. Nice little waves. Good morning, Germany. Good morning, Germany. That's funny, Connie. He won't forget his old friends. He might not remember our names, but he remembers his friends. Hey, Connie, do they still have the farmers market down there on Saturdays? I know it's probably moved in to the parking lot, but is that still going on? Or did they postpone that because of the COVID-19? I was wondering. There's a great farmers market down there on 3rd Street, folks, in Old Naples. In the winter months, they shut down all of 3rd Street. It's a great market. And then in the summer, they move it into the parking lot. Not quite as many vendors. But I don't even know if it's open now. So many things shut down. Listen to that. Now they stop. Hey, Tom, good morning. Good morning, buddy. Well, no dolphins this morning. No dolphins yet this morning. They're probably up at Del Norwiggins. Tom, good morning. Tom Asdale, good morning. Got Tom Blair and Tom Asdale watching. Two Toms. We are still in the shadows of the condos here. That's another thing that I'm not crazy about. It takes a while for the sun to hit this beach here with all these condos. It seems to hit Del Norwiggins a little earlier in the morning. You just get more sunlight at Del Norwiggins, just peeking through the trees. Yeah, those turtle tracks are going to be all gone by the time we get over there to the new nest. The beach rake is going to have swept them away. He's actually passing by that nest right about now. He's just coming up to it. Going right around it. And there goes the last of the tracks. There goes the last of them, darn it. I was trying to get down here so our latecomers could see it. Now you're just going to have to go back to the beginning of the video to see them. One of our little snowy egrets. Where are you going? It's fun watching these guys catch the fish in the morning. See if it has any luck while we're watching it. Nope. It's usually when these waves come in that they'll have their best luck. The little fish are kind of flipping around in the waves. The birds just kind of pick them off. Huh? Don't want to scare them away. No. Usually they're just catching one after the other here. The water's loaded with little fish. You saw that video from Monday at Del Norwiggins up in Area 5. Pretty amazing how much life there is in the water right now. Yeah, well, maybe we'll see another little snowy up the road here, down the road. think there's an osprey flying around out there. I think. It's pretty far out, circling around. Just dove into the water. I don't think it was a pelican. Just dove into the water. Is it a pelican? I can't tell. It is way, way out there. See it flying around there? It seems to be moving kind of fast to be a pelican. That little black dot just dove into the water again. Now I don't know where it went. Where did it go? I lost sight of it. Lost sight of it. Well, here's what's left. Here's what's left of the crawl tracks for nest 78. Right here, you can still see a little bit of the tracks. The nest back there, the rake going by behind it. Now there's our new nest on Vanderbilt Beach. Nest number 78, right back in there. Right there. Another nest back there behind it. Well, the swimmer's returning. The swimmer's returning. If you look close, you can see him out there. There's two of them out there. David. We have a birthday boy. David. Happy birthday to David. Everybody say happy birthday to David. Hey, Lori. The water is absolutely gorgeous. It's just kind of hard to see when the sun isn't out shining bright. And it is full of little tiny fish just all along the shoreline. And bigger fish chasing the little fish. Morning. I think I see Roy sitting up there. I think I see him sitting in his chair. We're just coming up to the Turtle Club. Beachfront dining. You can sit out on the patio right out on the beach. See the white chairs over on the left? The Turtle Club. You do have to have reservations. I have seen them let people in without reservations, but it's best to make a reservation just to be safe. That's part of the Vanderbilt Beach Resort, the Turtle Club restaurant over there on the left. And just across the street to the east is another fun little place, Buzz's Lighthouse Inn. That's on the bay. You might want to check that out. They're just getting the beach set up here for their guests. Imagine none of these condos here. None of these condos. And just that little building over there. That little hotel on the beach. That's what it was like in the old days. That little hotel down the end of Vanderbilt Beach Road. Things sure have changed. A lot. I'm going to try to come out here for a late day beach walk. I don't know if I'm going to make it as late as sunset. We'll see what happens. It's supposed to have some pretty heavy rain storms today. So if it's raining, I won't be out here unless it's out in the Gulf. And if the rain is out in the Gulf, it could provide with some really interesting entertainment when that lightning is out in the Gulf. It is rather fun to watch, as long as it's far away. We'll see how I feel later today. There's Roy sitting in his chair. Sitting in his chair watching the people at the beach. Sneak up. Yeah. So I try to sneak up on him.
Hey Rob, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Oh, I haven't seen you in a while.
How are you doing?
Oh, Dexter said you were here.
Yep, I saw him down the beach a little ways. Oh, how are you doing?
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah, Annette was here. She's coming back.
Annette was here already?
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Taking her daughter to a pool and she's going to be back.
Well, good. Oh, man, let me see if I can flip this around here.
Oh, everything going good for you?
Yeah, I've been busy. See if we can get your smiling face in here.
Hey, good morning,
There
everybody.
you are.
Oh, wonderful day today.
It is, isn't
Yeah.
it? Oh, man.
It's a perfect day.
Send some love. Let's see some hearts for Roy, everybody.
Oh my gosh!
Here comes the hearts.
Look at all those hearts! Oh, how wonderful! Oh, bless you all! Bless you all!
That's all the people that wish they could come over here and give you a
Oh,
hug.
it's a glorious morning, isn't it? Though.
It is beautiful. It is beautiful.
Hi, everybody! Bless you all!
I'm having why don't you hold this? See if you can hold that and get it to point at your face. It's hard for me to. It takes a little getting. There you go. Now you're talking.
Hi, everybody!
You're talking right to everybody.
Yeah. Oh boy, it's a glorious day at the beach.
How about giving us some wisdom for today?
Wisdom for today?
Yeah. Can you give us some words of wisdom?
Oh, sure. There's always words of wisdom.
There you go.
The word of wisdom today is to enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey and really have a great time on this journey. And you know the journey is towards the great Creator. So there's no big rush about it. But eventually we're hopefully going to get there and join the Creator, and that'll be a fantastic time. Be able to chat with Him a little bit and
Amen.
Find out how he did all this and why he did it all, and give him a few suggestions.
You got a lot of questions for him, don't you?
Oh boy, I got a lot of questions.
What's your first question you're going to ask him?
Well, how he did it and why he did it.
Why? You can ask him
Why and how.
I think that answer is going to be very long. I think it's going to take
How is a big one.
That's a big question. Why?
Yeah.
So what have you been up to? What have you been up to?
Well, I've been hanging in there.
Hanging in there?
Yeah. I've been eating my salmon at night and leading a good life.
Yep. And I was telling everybody you've made quite a few new friends down here, huh?
Well, yeah. There's always new friends at
Down
the
here
beach.
at Vanderbilt, all the swimmers, you've become good buddies with all these swimmers down here.
Yeah. Boy, they're good swimmers too, I'll tell you.
Aren't they? Yeah. Did you see any dolphins this
No,
morning?
not yet. I've been watching, no.
No dolphins?
No, none yesterday either. I don't know where they went.
Huh.
I guess they go where the fish are.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of fish out here. Boy, oh boy, the water is just full of little teeny tiny ones.
Yeah.
All right. Well, everybody.
Oh, here's your gill guy.
My gill guy, my gizmo. Always some good advice from Roy. Enjoy the journey. That's the good one. Enjoy the journey.
Well, we've had that quite a bit before, but it pertains every day.
There's no better advice than enjoy the journey.
Every day.
Yep. Oh boy. So how long are you going to hang out here today?
Oh, about another 5 years or so.
Another 5 years you're going to
Yeah,
stick around
yeah.
here? Well, I meant here at
Then
the
I'm
beach.
going out the West Coast and meet old Jonesy and see the
5
Iowa.
years you're going to the West Coast.
Yeah, I gotta see the Iowa.
Check out the Iowa.
Then we're heading on out farther west to Maui.
You're going to go to Maui in 5
Yeah.
years?
See the 7 sacred pools. Oh
See if the old church is still there?
boy. Yeah, the old church. Wooden church right down by the sea where we were married.
Well, every time I go over to the beach there to Del Norwegians, for some reason I'm compelled to go by Audrey's bench. I don't know if she's calling me over there.
Yeah, she is.
I always go by there and stop and say hi to Audrey when
That's
I'm
wonderful.
up at Del Norwegians.
Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, I do too. I sit on Audrey's bench and chat with her. She's still here with us.
That is the fact. I can feel her here.
She's still here with us.
It is nice little breeze this morning.
Oh, and it's wonderful.
Nice little
I
breeze.
love it.
People out here swimming.
Yeah.
All right, Roy. Well, it's good seeing you out here. You good on your apples and oranges right now?
Well, and that's going to get me some more envy apples.
And that's going to go over there at Trader
Not
Joe's?
envy. I don't know where she's going to go. She went to Publix here and they were out.
Yeah,
So
it's hit and miss there.
Going to a different Publix.
Well, it's good seeing you, Daddy-O.
Yeah, nice seeing you, Rob.
It's always good to be seen, too. All right, I'm going to mosey on here. You behave yourself. Don't be chasing those girls up and down the beach.
Well, you can always ogle.
Ogle? You're gonna
Ogling is all right.
you're gonna ogle them? Ogle the girls?
Grasping is forbidden, but ogling is permissible.
Ogling is permissible.
Yeah.
You're never too old to ogle.
Too old to ogle. There's a good one.
That's a good one. All right, maybe I'll see you here before I leave. I'm just gonna walk down the beach a little further to the south. Always good seeing you, Roy.
Yeah, take care.
Always good seeing Roy out here. 95 years old. 95 years old. He's planning on already making plans for his 100th birthday. He's gonna go out to California and visit the old battleship Iowa that he was on in World War II. Then he's got plans to go to Hawaii, go to Maui, where he was married, where he got married to Audrey, who passed away, about 4.5 years ago, 5 years ago, right before I met Roy. It was kind of interesting when I met Roy. Kind of an interesting story when I met him. I didn't know him. I would go out in the mornings, and I just started doing my beach walks at Del Norwegians Pass State Park. I originally started just setting the camera up on a tripod and letting it roll through sunset live for about 45 minutes. And people would just tune in and listen to the waves and watch the sunset. And then one morning I decided to show them the rest of the beach. And so I just started doing beach walks, live beach walks after that. Didn't know anything about a gimbal. It was all bouncy, jumping up and down. But I learned a lot about shells. I'd learned from the park rangers about these different types of seashells, and then about sea turtles, and we'd see sea turtle nests. We'd follow the sea turtle nests at Del Norwegians. It was interesting in the early days, but I kept seeing this old man on the beach. And finally one day he got curious. I bought a gimbal to stabilize my camera, and he was curious as to what that thing was and what I was doing, and he came over and started chatting with me while I was with one of the park rangers as he was checking out a sea turtle nest. wanted to know what I was doing. And then I told him I was live on Facebook. And I think back then we had maybe a couple thousand followers. And we just struck up a little conversation, and then each day I'd come out to the beach and it was a little more of a conversation. And the conversations got more in depth, and then Roy, I started having him share a little bit about his life with us, and then we got into what we called his words of wisdom, and then he would be playing his harmonica for us. And our friendship just grew and grew from there. Now we live about a block away from each other. But the biggest, here comes Dexter again. He's gonna jump in the middle of my story here. But the really interesting part of the story is coming up here. Hang on. So anything down there? Nothing. No dolphins.
Lots of turtlenecks. You know, you talked about the nest on the beach. Once you get down here further, they're really close together.
Really, lots more down to the south?
Yeah.
Wow, so there could be 78 on Vanderbilt Beach.
You need to research that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Flies out here.
I know.
Man, the flies are bothering me. Yeah, yep. All right.
Okay.
Well, have a great day. All right.
Hopefully we'll see you out here again soon.
I hope so. I'll probably be at Wiggins on Friday.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
It's just, I get in there. It's just, I don't like going so late, but
Yeah, you can't win the race.
yeah.
All right.
All right. See you guys later. Have a good one. But anyway, back to Roy, meeting Roy. Roy was actually kind of in a funk, kind of depressed over the loss of his wife when I came along. And I mean, he was just not happy. He was not happy. You can imagine what it's like losing. A lot of you, I know some of you have lost your soulmates, your husbands, your wives. So you know what that feeling is. So he was in a really bad place at that time. And my friendship with him, me meeting him, and through these Facebook Live feeds, all of a sudden, he started getting more and more new friends on the beach. People had seen him on the beach for years and years and years and never talked to him. But because of these beach walks and me talking with him and people getting to know him through those videos, people started coming up and befriending him on the beach. And it kind of, over the course of a year or so, turned his life around. It was just absolutely incredible. It was incredible. And I never knew that until about, maybe 8 months ago. Our friend Bill, maybe less than that, I don't know, our friend Bill from Canada, who is good friends with Roy, told me that. He said, you don't know how much you helped Roy. And I was just like amazed. I was like, holy cow. So everything happens for a reason. Believe that. Everything happens for a reason. And there is somebody in control of that. And we all know who that is. But ever since then, I mean, these beach walks have just been bringing more and more good people together. I mean, yeah, it's the beach. It's fun to look at the beach and all that. But the real reason behind these walks now is just the friendship side of it. It's just bringing friends together from all over the world, bringing them together in the morning in a peaceful environment, a friendly environment. We're not fighting here. We're not arguing about politics. I don't care what side of the coin you're on. We're all the same on the inside. Doesn't matter what color you are. Who cares? We're all people. And it just seems like it's all good people here following along. All good people. So thank you for being one of those good people. I just saw something from Jan. She said nine crawls or 18 false crawls. Was that today? They had 18 crawls at Del Nor-Wiggins. What was that you just posted, Jan? That would be incredible if there was 18 crawls on Del Nor-Wiggins. I know there's 10 nests. I saw nest number 10 the other day. So is that just today? Yep, we do, Jennifer. Dexter said that down here to the south, there's like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 turtle nests right here around me on Vanderbilt. So the nesting season must be heating up as of June 1st. Okay, I got you, Jan. Okay. Yep. Share that link where you get that information with everybody, Jan. That'd be great. I've been forgetting to do that. The link for the turtle crawls. It tells you how many false crawls, how many nests there are. Yeah, I don't know how often it's updated. I mean, it's not updated daily, but it's pretty current. Yeah, Sharon, it was just it kind of made me almost kind of want to sit down and go, wow, when Bill was telling me that. Because Roy never shared any of that with me. Roy never really shared any stories about him and Audrey with me, other than them having good times together. So it just kind of overwhelmed me when I heard that. And you guys have just taken Roy in as part of your family. Me too. That is so neat. We have all become just one big family here. This has become a great support group here. With the beach, with our beautiful beaches as a background. Well, if it's not raining, I'll try to get back out to the beach later today. Early evening, maybe 6 o'clock-ish. We'll see. As I said earlier, the forecast isn't looking too good right now. It's supposed to be some heavy rain here. We've just been under some pretty thick cloud cover all morning. I'm trying to think the first time I met Roy, I'm almost 100% positive it was while I was with the ranger. The ranger was checking out the turtle nest, verifying that whether or not it was a successful crawl, whether there were eggs in the nest. And Roy came walking up behind us. I'm pretty sure that's how it all started. He finally came over and wanted to know what I was doing. He was curious about the camera. And that's a good 4 years ago, I'm guessing. I've tried to go back and find that original video of that live feed, and I just cannot find it. Because it just happens. It's just a little moment during my beach walk. But I sure do miss our time under the pines there up on Andre's bench with him sharing his wisdom and playing his harmonica. Hopefully we're going to get to do that again. Roy was very, very intrigued when he found out that these videos were live, that people could watch them all over the world. Yeah, that's just a few of the awesome people, Judith, that have come together. Just a few of them. We got to have another gathering of our friends here. I don't know how we're going to do it with this COVID nonsense, but that was really fun last year. Or actually, it was this year. What date was that? January? When did we do that? On the 12th. I think we did that on January 12th. That was a great day at the beach. So many friends. Another fun video to go back and watch just to see all those faces. You can put some faces to names. Columbus, Ohio. Good morning. Couple nice little waves rolling in again. They just come in and then they disappear. It gets calm. Get some waves, now it calms down. Was it the 19th, Jennifer? I don't know. Whatever it was, I can't remember. Whatever it was, 12th, 19th. But yeah, go back and check out that video of our get-together. Also, if you search through my videos, there's a great little video of Roy's older brother, Rudy. I'm so happy that I got to meet his brother, Rudy, before he passed away. We've had some great times here. It's not only the beach and the wildlife, it's also the people that we've met over the years. I'm just going to go and say goodbye to Roy up here. It's getting late. If weather permits, I will be doing another live feed of a morning beach walk from probably Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park on Friday. Maybe a live feed in the evening in between then, now and then. We'll see what happens. It's all about how I feel and my schedule and weather, especially weather in the late afternoons now. I'll say goodbye to Daddy-O. All right, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. You're kind of far down the beach here this morning.
Huh?
You're kind of a ways down the beach from where you normally sit.
I was in a big high rise, but there's no sun this morning.
Yeah, I got you. Sit in the shade. All right, well, it's good seeing you.
Kevin said or Dexter said he saw you down there, but then when you came to see me, you came from here. Did you go on the inside trail?
I just walked around behind you, snuck up on you.
Or behind me?
Yeah, I just walked around behind you and snuck up on you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's how you got around this side.
Yep. All right. Well, you have a great day, all right?
Yeah, you too, Rob.
All right.
How's everything going for you?
Everything's going pretty darn good. Pretty good.
Beat that.
Give everybody a tally-ho.
Hey, tally-ho, everybody. Bless you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful life and a wonderful day and a wonderful journey.
There you go. Amen to that. All right, Roy, I'll see you later.
Bye-bye. Tally-ho.
Tally-ho. Tally-ho, tally-ho. Well, thank you for tuning in this morning, and thank you for being a friend, a supporter. Those of you that are supporters, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It's because of you guys that I'm able to come out here, take the time off of work and come out here and do my beach walks and other things, keep this page alive. Thanks for the stars there. I see somebody sent 50 stars this morning. Thank you. Vanderbilt Beach in North Naples, Florida. Oh, something I forgot to share with you. Something I forgot to share is they are opening up the Naples beaches. They're not doing shutting them down on the weekends. As of this weekend, they're going to be open now. They don't shut down from 11 to 5 on weekends. They're going back to their regular hours. So there's some news. Man, the flies are bad here. Flies all over. And then one last time, I said this earlier, there were some friends that were coming down to visit us for their summer vacations, and they actually asked me if it was safe to come to Naples because they've seen the little protests going on. Yes, it is safe. Yes, it is safe. The police are doing their job. The protesters are doing their job. There's a couple bad eggs there in the group of protesters, but fortunately they've been dealt with properly. It is safe to come to Naples. Alrighty. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Happy Wednesday, hump day. Again, thanks for watching. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.